Numbers chapter 31. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterwards shall you be gathered to your people. And Moses spoke to the people, saying, Arm some of yourselves to the war, and let them go against the Midianites, and avenge the Lord of Midian. Of every tribe 1,000, throughout all the tribes of Israel shall you send to the war. So there were delivered out of the thousands of Israel 1,000 of every tribe, 12,000 armed for war, and Moses sent them to the war. 1,000 of every tribe, them and Phinehas the son of Eleazar the priest, to the war with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand. And they warred against the Midianites as the Lord commanded Moses. And they slew all the males, and they slew the kings of Midian beside the rest of them that were slain, namely Evi, Rechem, and Zur, and Hur, and Reba, 5 kings of Midian. Balaam also, the son of Beor, they slew with the sword, and the children of Israel took all the women of Midian captives, and their little ones, and took the spoil of their cattle, and all their flocks, and all their goods. And they burned all their cities wherein they dwelled, and all their goodly castles with fire, and they took all the spoil, and all the prey, both of man and of beast. And they brought the captives, and the prey, and the spoil to Moses and Eleazar the priest, and to the congregation of the children of Israel, to the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by Jordan near Jericho. And Moses and Eleazar the priest and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them outside the camp. And Moses was angry with the officers of the host, with the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. And Moses said to them, Have you saved all the women alive? Behold, these caused the children of Israel through the counsel of Balaam to commit trespass against the Lord in the matter of Peor. And there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord. Now, therefore, kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman that has known man by lying with him. But all the women, children that have not known a man by lying with him, keep alive for yourselves. And do you abide outside the camp 7 days, whosoever has killed any person, and whosoever has touched any slain, purify both yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and purify all your raiment, and all that is made of skins, and all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood. And Eleazar the priest said to the men of war which went to the battle, This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord commanded Moses. Only the gold, and the silver, the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, you shall make it go through the fire. And it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with water of separation. And all that abides not the fire, you shall make go through the water. And you shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and you shall be clean. And afterward you shall come into the camp. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Take the sum of the prey that was taken, both of man and of beast, and you and Eleazar the priest and the chief fathers of the congregation, and divide the prey into 2 parts, between them that took the war upon them, who went out to battle, and between all the congregation. And Levi a tribute to the Lord of the men of war which went out to battle, 1 soul of 500, both of the persons and of the beeves, and of the donkeys and of the sheep. Take it of their half, and give it to Eleazar the priest, for a heave offering of the Lord. And of the children of Israel's half, you shall take 1 portion of 50, of the persons, of the beeves, of the donkeys, and of the flocks, and of all manner of beasts, and give them to the Levites which keep the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord. And Moses and Eleazar the priest did as the Lord commanded Moses. And the booty, being the rest of the prey which the men of war had caught, was 600,000 and 70,000 and 5,000 sheep, and threescore and 12,000 beeves, and 61,000 donkeys, and 32,000 persons in all, of women that had not known men by lying with them. And the half which was the portion of them that went out to war was in number 300,000, and 37,500 sheep. And the Lord's tribute of the sheep was 615. And the beeves were 36,000, of which the Lord's tribute was 12. And the donkeys were 30,500, of which the Lord's tribute was 61. And the persons were 16,000, of which the Lord's tribute was 32 persons. And Moses gave the tribute which was the Lord's heave offering to Eleazar the priest, as the Lord commanded Moses. And of the children of Israel's half, which Moses divided from the men that warred, now the half that pertained to the congregation was 300,000, and 30,000, and 7,500 sheep, and 36,000 beeves, and 30,000 donkeys, and 516,000 persons. Even of the children of Israel's half, Moses took one portion of 50, both of man and of beast, and gave them to the Levites, which kept the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the officers which were over thousands of the host, the captains of thousands and captains of hundreds, came near to Moses, and they said to Moses, "Your servants have taken the sum of the men of war which are under our charge, and there lacks not one man of us. We have therefore brought an oblation for the Lord, what every man has gotten, of jewels, of gold, chains, and bracelets, rings, and earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before the Lord." And Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of them, even all wrought jewels, and all the gold of the offering that they offered up to the Lord, of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, was 16,750 shekels. For the men of war had taken spoil, every man for himself. And Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and brought it into the tabernacle of the congregation for a memorial for the children of Israel before the Lord.